everything that we have done there so far.
Hey man, I think you're
Over
not
to
on
you.
the slides.
Yeah. What am I? Just a second. Hmm, is it visible now? No. Just a second. Apologies. Hmm, Is it visible now?
Yep, it's good. Thank you.
But wait, let me see if it's changing. I think the problem
Yeah,
is
it's
it
fine.
changing? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry for the problem. Go on, go.
Yep. Hi guys, I'm Gautam. Slok, can you mute yourself? Yeah. Thank you, Slok. We launched an L2. Never thought we would a few years back, but we did, and it's been live for a month now. This is like just testing, giving you guys updates on like what we have built, how it went, and everything like that. So next slide. So over the so what we so this is the stats at the moment. We didn't have like a main page, but we just added it. So people are getting decent yield at the moment. So we kind of have three assets backing the liquidity layer, which is the main part of the L2. So every time someone uses a derivative product, they are trading against the liquidity layer, which is part of the L2. And currently, like we have four assets. One is USDC, and then SDI, which and SUSD, both of them have native yield. I think SUSD is having native yield of 10% and SDI is like 6.5. So around 15-20% like people are collecting yield at the moment. Next slide. And yeah, so we have around 4,000 stakers at the moment. So some of the updates that we have done like in the past few weeks is first one is like we reduced the network cost by 90%. So what happened was like initially we just deployed a like a very bare basic OP stack, and which was not really optimized for perp trading. So it was basically the same experience you would get if you were trading on base or OP. But the thing is, the good thing about having your own L2 is you can modify the parameters, make it more suitable for your applications. So you can see that when gas spike happened, it costed like $7-8 to like just place a trade, the keeper network cost. Then we like brought it down. Now it is like around 20 cents, 15 cents in that range, and which is like quite good because we are like for the future upgrades that we are doing, we want like very very low network cost, and we are still doing it with using Ethereum as our DA. We haven't like gone to like use Eigen or Celestia or any other DAs yet. So it's like very good progress, I would say. Next one. And another thing is like we are trying to add more assets to the staking vault. So one of the first assets which we will be adding is USD 0++. So which is a new stable coin. It has around 250 million in TVL. So every asset we had till now, the thing was the yield was inside the asset, but USD 0++ is in a case where like if you stake USD 0++ inside Polynomial, you will be getting like their points and their tokens in the future into the chain. So this is our effort in like bringing in assets from mainnet which have good TVL, which are having rewards, and like giving it directly to the stakers. Like for example, there is the Sky protocol launched, so you can get Sky rewards. So similarly, like we will be doing more integrations where like the mainnet asset is used in the liquidity layer. So whereas like you are having the benefit of like both, from both the staking and from the native asset. So next one. And finally, like we had this thing called missions. We updated it a bit more. You can now see like how many other people did the mission that you did, and you can also see like how much points you will be getting. So we, as you notice, there are like 2 points program at the moment, this chain and the trade. it's intentional because we believe the chain and the liquidity layer are like part of it, and the trade is like a separate ecosystem of its own. So like so these are like the staking missions or the chain updates. Yep. Next one. Yeah, so what we have done in the past is we have around 4,000 plus users on the staking side, and we are like averaging around 2 million in TVL. Sometimes it goes up and down, but the good thing is like most people who have put money are earning like decent 15-20% APR, which is like decent in the current market. So what I've seen is like most of them are like staying, and the liquidity layer has generated around 30K in fees till now, which is like quite good. So I think overall like it is good, and I can show like a chart in the next slide. So you can see like the cumulative PNL over time has been generally positive. You can see like small ups and downs, but if you look at our trade, which is the counterparty for the chain, it has been always like remain neutral. So it's kind of like a good sign that we can like slowly like make sure our hypothesis is correct, and then we can like slowly scale it up. And yes, next one. And so you can see like the APR. You can see like some days uh yes, in some days, like APR goes up and down. That's because it's rolling. Some days trading volume is less, but when trading volume is high, then it happens. And earlier days, there was a few hiccups, but like over time, like it has become more stable and more reliant over time, and 7-day rolling. And yeah, somebody said like we should add DEUSD. I guess we can talk to the team. We know them. I'll ping them. Thanks for the suggestion. Yeah, so that is the main updates from the chain. I think next slide. Yeah, now I think I'll give it to Salman. He can talk about trade. Hi, Salman.
Hey guys, can you all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Gautam, for the updates on the chain side. Now we'll get ahead at talking about how has the polynomial trade launch gone. So polynomial trade launched on August 22nd. It is our flagship product and the first user of the liquidity layer. It's a leverage trading platform offering cross margin, 25x leverage, and free execution for limit orders. Slow. Next slide. Let's go and see how has it progressed over the last 40 to 50 days. So in the first 40 to 50 days on our side, we've got $65 million in cumulative volume. We've seen this come through obviously through the bigger markets that we have like BTC, ETH, Sol, as well as the newer markets that we've added. And while the liquidity layer generated 30K in fees, the total trading volume generated 47K in fees, some of which is for the liquidity layer, while other is for the treasury itself. Next slide, Shlok. Over this period in time, we've had a bunch of traders come in, and we are adding more and more every single day. As of now, it's at 175 traders. We've been doing outreach with the more markets that we are listing, as well as in different circles, trader circles. And over this particular period in time, we've also seen every day, as Gautam mentioned, as and when volume goes in up, but average trade size kind of hovers around per user of 40K. Next slide, Stroke. One of the biggest drivers for growth that we have to look at when you're talking about a trading platform is how much margin kind of flows in. And month on month, since the launch on August 22nd, we've seen about 200K or to 300K coming in. Projected, we see about like 370K come in this month, and we have already put forward multiple campaigns and efforts from our side for the same. There's also a lot more which is coming, and a lot campaigns which are coming up, and that will be addressed by the rest of the folks in the call. Next slide, Shlok. As it stands today, we have 8 markets, and we have markets from all kinds of verticals. BTC, it's all as always, and meme coins, your favorite ones like Pepe, WIF, and fundamental coins like OP, who we are built on top of Aave and Sui. Just want to announce, as a sneak peek or an alpha, the next market that we're going to be announcing would be again Bonk. Just want to also mention here that some markets behave in a very skewed manner as opposed to another market. It was very surprising for us to see Sui being the best market, among which there's not a lot of, like, always the skew kind of stays 50-50. That means at least on polynomial trade itself, people, equal number of people think it's going to go up, as well as equal number of people thinking that it's going to go down. Excite look. Yeah, we got a lot of questions on the trading point mechanism itself. And as Gautam mentioned earlier, we are keeping trading and chain points separate. And this is mostly due to the fact that what is important for trade is not the same as what might be important on a chain level or on the liquidity layer level. For trade, however, how we've envisioned points or loyalty points to go forward is 1 million points will be up for grabs every day for traders who trade as well as claim. And how do we get to these points as a point? How do we get to the number of points given to each user? Might be a question that might be coming into at least some of your minds. And essentially, we use a number of criteria, all of which are not revealed. We are looking for good actors, essentially people who will make sure liquidity layer stays and grows over time. And these activities will then be incentivized through points. Initially, it'll be obviously, this also means that obviously the first few traders would have a situation where they'll be able to grab a lot more points, as opposed to when the liquidity layer as well as the trading protocol grows. Once it grows, you would not have the same number of points coming into your hands, and this is by design. And uh, we've seen a lot of feedback on the same, as well as on the trading product itself. I would implore all the users to send more and more feedback. Devs are always working on feedback. We've seen gas fee reduction, as Gautam already mentioned. There's a bunch of UI updates in cases of reverse order, as well as like making things faster on the platform itself. Uh, Devs are always cooking, and by saying that, I would like to give it to like the devs themselves to see what else do they have in store for us.
Thanks a lot, Salman. This was great. I would the devs to kind of come in and talk about, like Salman said, the updates on the trade side. First up, we have Basil, who will be talking about the referral program. Over to you, Basil.
Yeah, can I change slide? Yeah. I guess so. About the referral program, it's already live, and as you can see, it's like if you refer, you will be getting 20% of your friends' trading points, and as usual, it will be having a 7 days expiry time. So you need to claim it before within the 7 days. And like you can see in the slide, it will show up as a lime cards besides the usual trading point cards. And this is also capped within the 1 million limit. On top of that, traders who have or above a particular limit, they will be having a fee share. Further, if you guys have any doubts on that point, you can actually raise a ticket. So yeah, I guess that's about referral program. It's already live, by the way. Yeah, I guess.
Thanks, Basil. Ananya, now we would like Ananya will come and talk about VIP program. Over to her.
Yeah, so VIP program is something which is generally present in all the centralized exchanges, and we have seen a lot of demand for it, and we are planning to launch it next week. Contracts are already audited. So the VIP program will consist of 10 levels, and your level will be based on yeah.
Awesome. Thanks a lot. Um, Now we would have Kaustubh talk about a very big feature that we have been working on for months. Over to you, Kaustubh.
Yeah, so can everybody hear me, right? So
Yes.
one of the major features we have been working on after the launch is order books. We decided to do that so that users have like the best slippage they can and more transparency, because in an order book the advantage is you can see the orders and the price, right? So for from a text point of view, it is made in Rust for lower latency and high performance. And in the beginning, like our plan is to use it in a sort of hybrid model, like the orders will be routed either to the AMM or order book, depending on the liquidity of the market. So that's it's always favorable to you guys, like the traders. Yeah. Yeah. Keep in watch for this feature, and that's about it for me.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Kaustubh. Now we would have Akhil who would talk about Trading Fest and community initiative.
Yes,
Akhil, over
sir.
to you.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yep.
Hello. Yeah,
Yes.
okay. So, like it's been a like last 2 months were been very busy because we launched an L2 and we launched polynomial trade, liquidity wave was happening and too much quests were happening. So and retro points, like we designed a retro points which makes people to deposit initially and like they can grab more points going forward. So that's how we started from the retro points and we launched polynomial trade. And yeah, we were keep shipping features, like we shipped referral last week and we were listing every market, like mostly every week till the launch of trade. And like we announced a trading fest, and it was supposed to start on October 1st, but like it got delayed because like we wanted to uh, make a system which will incentivize the right people, and we wanted to make sure it is going to the right people. And the October was like everybody expected it was supposed to be an October, but it happened to be a October. So we got more time to work on trading first. And like for trading first, like it will be like we will announce the launching date very soon. Like we as always, like we will keep update on you. But the thing is, like there will be 150K OP in rewards to grab, and which will make like uh, people, like the traders will have the choice to choose polynomial points plus OP or like completely go with OP. So like we are designing that and it is almost ready. And like the DAO part is like it's almost ready and we are testing it internally. And we will be having some additional rewards weekly, like from our partners, like Socket and Tailies and more. Like you might have been like, if you have deposited and traded on polynomial, you might have like received bungee balls from Socket. So there will be more and more like additional rewards from our partners also. So that is what is going to happen in coming days or coming month from the community side as a like trader incentive. And we are increasing our marketing efforts to reach to more traders. We are trying to invite more traders, takers to the platform, and making this to be like um, a more uh, like to invite more traders to benefit the trading rewards. And we also did like Twitter live called liquidated talks. So basically we did um, we did talk with multiple protocols that we are already working with or our partners, and we will be keep doing it with our future partners also. And if you want to see any protocol on liquidated talks, we can you can just text me or like ping me on general channel. We can get them on liquidated talks, and we can know like how they will get liquidated. Yeah, that's a small part from community. And you can go to the next slide. So you might see like we've been tweeting a lot of arts from our side. So we've been creating an NFT collection, and this is our mascot. So we are looking for some names, catchy names, which is like too relatable for traders or crypto people. So if you have any suggestions, please let us know. Yeah, we are like my team members are not that good at naming things, so we are looking for our community to uh, come forward and suggest some names. Yeah, Slok is suggesting some weird names, but I'm looking into more crypto native names. So, uh, yeah, that's it from my side. And over to you, Slok.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Akhil. This was great to know. Now we have Maris, one of our other co-founders, who will talk about what's in the roadmap for future. Really excited to talk about this. Over to you, Mubarak.
Thank you, Shlok. Hey guys, as you can see here, this is our roadmap from starting from August, where we launched the derivative state, and up until Q1 next year. Some of the team members have already discussed everything we did so far. We relaunched trade, staking walls, derivative super chain. As you can see on October, we already launched referral program, and we have coming up VIP program next week, and trading phase soon. So yeah, that's all we have already talked about. And after that, coming up, we have multi-collateral, and from there you will be able to trade uh, with ETH, BTC, or any other assets we will be listing as collateral. At the moment, it's just limited to USDC. So this should probably make it much more easy for everyone to trade, and yeah, should be able to make a lot of strategies with that. Then portals, which might not give out anything, but it's kind of an extensions idea we have it. With that, users or devs will be able to create custom strategies or trading strategies, or you want to implement certain way how you want to trade it. But more on that coming up. But it's more of a way of customizing your trading experience. Yeah. And the other one, we will also have more assets listed on staking side as well as on the trading side, like I said, on the collateral side. Obviously, we will also be listing more markets. And Kostabas talked about the order book a few slides back. And yeah, that will be coming up next year. Then we have permissionless markets. So permissionless markets, which will essentially lets anyone create a new market and new pools, which is not just limited to perps. If you're creative enough, you can make any derivatives. So that's the whole idea behind the derivative superchain. But yes, with permissionless market coming next year, anyone will be able to create any market, list any markets, and gather TVL for it. And you can have like we don't have to wait for Polynomial to list a market if you want to trade. So that's the whole idea behind that. Yeah, so that's the roadmap up until next year Q1. And yeah, over to you, Shloka.
Perfect. Thanks a lot, Mubarak. This was great. Yeah, now I think I would want to talk to the community if there's anything that you guys want to ask us, know from the team, understand better. Of course, we're always here on available on Discord, but now would be a good time to go for it. And maybe the team members have any questions. But Mubarak, can you explain the portals again?
Yes, yeah, no worries. It is a way of writing, like you must be knowing about Chrome extensions. It's in a way it's similar to that. It's polynomial extensions. You can define strategies. For example, if you want to If a market moves in BTC, you want to open a place. If you want to trade, make a trade on ETH, that is one example. But it's not just limited to that. You could also add pair trading. That's another one. But it's essentially it lets you customize your trading strategies. Yeah, yeah. But like Gautam said, long BTC when Trump wins election. That could be one way. Yeah, but it's a you can think of it as Chrome extensions for polynomial.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Mubarak. You just wait for another minute if there's any questions. Cheers, just hey, cheers. Can you? I invited you up to the stage. I'm not sure if you can ask your question now.
Hello,
Hey, yes, you're audible.
hello, can you hear me?
Yes, you can.
Okay, GM Polynomial community, um GM everyone. I would like to know the are there any plans for let's say a token or anything for points earned and all of that, and also the team behind this amazing project. I would like to, know more about them, like where to read more about them or read them up, look at their profile, know how good they are with the project, and also I would also like you to, talk more about the roadmap, and yeah, that's all for now.
Thanks a lot, Chase. I think Mubarak just spoke about the roadmap a couple of minutes ago. This recording will be available on YouTube and Twitter again. But just to keep it short, we are going live with VIP program next week and Trading Fest in the coming weeks. And post that, our future plans have or hybrid order book system and something called portals that Mubarak just explained, along with permission-less markets in the future. Just to give a quick recap. On the other end, we haven't announced our points program, when the points program is ending yet, nor the token. Um, and on the team's background, we have been kind of working. The founders started working on this about 3 years ago, and have been deep into the trenches in DeFi for a lot of time. Happy to kind of share some articles, etc., with you on Discord. But maybe if one of the founders themselves want to talk about that, happy to do that. Yeah. Gautam, Mubarak, Salman, if you want to kind of just quickly jump in and answer.
You can read more about us on the about page of the website. You can.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, that's polynomial.fi/about FXJs.
So Magna asked how we can collaborate with the growth of the platform and how we can contribute. So one of the ways that you can contribute is it's already there. There is a structure for it. There is social points at the moment in the missions. So you can write content about polynomial, write tweets, anything like that. That is like one way where like we want to. It's done in a retroactive fashion. So if you like create good content, and like it's a good way. It's better like not to be shilly, but like just educational sort of things. That would be the best way, and that is a very good way like you can contribute.
Yeah, another
All
way
right,
you
thank
could
you.
contribute is make use of the referral program as well. Of course, not everyone can contribute to a lot of trading volume, but again, they have friends who trade as well. If you like what we're doing at Polynomial Trade, do try to invite your friends in as well. As Basil mentioned before, 20% of their points is then yours. If they trade a lot, even better, 10% of the fees is then yours as well.
Just a second. Chase wants to ask again. All right.
Yes, then that's it then. Like, thanks, guys.
Okay. One more thing. I've been using the platform for some time, and I noticed that when you connect, okay, let's say for example, a user mistakenly connects a Twitter account that's maybe not the right Twitter account he or she wants to use to interact with the project. Do they have options, or can you create an option where you can like switch account, or maybe remove that one, then put the new one? You know, I think that would be better, because I think I used the my other accounts to interact with the project, and I want to change it to the right account I'm supposed to use, or the one I want to use.
We don't
But
do
I doubt.
anything with the Twitter account at the moment. If it's about the changing the username, you can currently change it. You can press on the button called Go Anon, and then you can change your username. It's already there.
Okay, no problem.
So like, yeah, it's just public, right? Like, we just wanted people to have like an identity when they come on chain. That's it.
Fucking hello, hello.
Does that answer your question, Chase?
No, I don't have any questions anymore.
All right, perfect. Awesome, guys. This was great. Thanks a lot for joining in. And yeah, we are always there on Discord, and see you at the next community call. Awesome. Take care. Thanks for joining. Bye.
Thanks everyone. Bye.
Thanks for joining, guys.
Thanks for joining, guys.